In this video, we will discuss about the concept of alienation. The term alienation refers to the process through which individuals lose control over their interactions with nature and fellow beings. Marx outlines four distinct forms of alienation that arise from the modern labor process. First is the product alienation. This aspect involves the worker being disconnected from the products of their labor. Despite being the creator, ownership and power to sell the product lie with the employer. The worker's creative effort is thus denied its due recognition and control. Second is production alienation. The second form of alienation relates to the act of production itself. The labor process becomes a compelled, arduous endeavor devoid of satisfaction. Marx laments that work is experienced as a deadening compulsion, leaving the worker feeling free only in basic animal functions such as eating, drinking, and reproduction. Third is alienation from species being. The third aspect is the alienation from our essence as human beings, our species being. Marx emphasizes that conscious life activity distinguishes humans from animals. While animals are harmonious with their life activity, humans consciously shape their activities. Capitalism denies humans the ability to engage in truly human production, diminishing their distinct qualities and relegating them to mere means of existence. Fourth is alienation from fellow beings. The fourth consequence, stemming from the previous three, is the estrangement of individuals from each other. Marx argues that this estrangement pervades every relationship in society, perpetuating the general alienation brought about by the capitalist system. Marx delves into the differences between humans and animals, highlighting the role of conscious life activity in distinguishing us. While animals are in sync with their life activities, humans subject these activities to conscious will. This ability leads to the concept of production. Humans creating products for each other, not merely for immediate needs but for sustainable planned purposes. However, capitalism obstructs this higher form of human production, reducing individuals to machines, erasing their potential and subjecting them to the service of greed. Marx traces this perversion back to money's immense power, which distorts and obscures innate human qualities. Private property, in Marx's view, has made individuals so myopically possessive that they perceive objects as theirs only when owned, neglecting their social and human value. The consequences are a lack of well roundedness and a diminution of human potential. Marx's exploration of alienation is deeply informed by his engagement with the idealist dialectic of Hegel and the materialism of Feuerbach. He attributes to Feuerbach the recognition of alienation in religious contexts, where individuals perceive themselves as powerless before an imaginary, all powerful deity. This distorted relationship reflects the broader inversion of power dynamics, similar to how labor and capital dynamics are inverted in modern production. Marx acknowledges Hegel's insights into labor as humanity's self creative act, even though he critiques Hegel's idealism. He embraces the concept of overcoming alienation as well as the negation of the negation as confirmation of true being, while offering a materialist interpretation. Marx posits that replacing the alienation reproducing production system requires a social revolution by the working class against the bourgeoisie. He emphasizes the practical realization of concepts like the brotherhood of man by French socialist workers. He distances himself from the young Hegelians who viewed alienation as a problem of consciousness that could be solved within the realm of consciousness. Throughout his later economic writings, Marx consistently underscores the persistence of alienation within capitalist accumulation. Workers produce objective wealth as capital, yet it appears as an alien force that dominates them. Marx highlights how not just individuals but all relations and capacities become universally and comprehensively alienated. He maintains that this fetishism can be overcome when production is transparent and rational, led by freely associated workers. Marx later emphasizes that both workers and owners perceive alienation as natural, a viewpoint supported by certain bourgeois economists. He illustrates how workers are deprived of the benefits of their own production, becoming appendages of machines. This theme of alienation runs through in Marx's later works, pointing to the need for conscious control over production and the transformation of social relations to overcome this state.